Chapter 146 by Xiaoqin, Sky Demon Cult. Sanxi recalled that Liu had mentioned that the devil seed came from the Sky Demon Cult's cult master. It seemed that it would not be easy to obtain it. "I'll give it a try." He nodded. Other than the lottery and plundering others, he did not have other ways to obtain tills that could quickly increase his cultivation in a short period of time. He had to try to get this demon seed as much as possible, since new battles may happen at any time. The various sects will have a cultivator exchange of resources every few days. There will be one tomorrow night. You can try your luck there. Ghost Butcher reminded him. It's on the Black Mountain in the Thousand Poisons mountain range. Go that way. It's the Pitch Black Mountain. Qianya, you can bring the blood-robed elder there when you're free. Yes, master. Qianya was actually Ghost Butcher's disciple. Brother Blood Robes, please follow me. Old Man Nightmare politely brought Sanxi to the second level of the huge ship. After descending a level, Sanxi realized that the surroundings were even colder and darker. If the top of the ship was only cloudy, it would be evening now. However, it was still daylight outside. There were many ghosts in the corridor. There were men and women, mostly dressed as servants. When they saw them, they stopped and bowed respectfully. Elder Nightmare, in the future, this will be the new elder of the sect. If he has any instructions, you have to satisfy them immediately. Yes, blood-robed elder, please come here. He arranged for him to stay in a suite with 3 bedrooms and a hall. He was also given an identity token, the sect rules of the Heavenly Ghost Sect and the sect's history. Blood-robed elder, this is a special situation. When we return to the sect, I'll introduce you to the other disciples. There will be ghost servants waiting outside at any time. Just tell them if there's anything you require. After telling him some things that he needed to pay attention to and making the arrangements, Old Man Nightmare left in a hurry. Sanxi was now left alone. The corners of his mouth twitched as he looked at the haunted house around him. Why do I feel like I've entered an abnormal sect? Muttering, he slapped his waist and waved his hand. A beautiful paper figurine fell to the ground. The environment here seems to be very suitable for lonely ghosts like you. Come out. Cold wind swirled around the paper effigy, and in a blink of an eye, it turned into a long-haired beauty with delicate features. She looked even better than when she was a paper effigy. Sanxi looked at this tall and slender woman in surprise. Her eyes were deep, and looked like the colors of autumn. Her skin was pale, and she gave off a cold and ethereal feeling. I didn't expect you to be more beautiful than what Granny Cat had drawn on the effigy. Young master, you flatter me. I'd rather not be so beautiful. Perhaps I would have lived a few more years then. The female ghost sighed and bowed. A beautiful woman's life is so short. Sanxi muttered and sized her up carefully. You look like someone I know. Her name is Xiaoqin. The female ghost in white in front of him really looked like Xiaoqin, whom he had seen in a movie in his previous life. It was because of this sense of familiarity that he had bought her. I heard that there are always at least 2 doppelgangers in the world. The female ghost smiled faintly, and they're not related by blood. Sanxi nodded. Indeed. What's your name and background? By Xiaoqin, the youngest daughter of Magistrate Bai of Silken City. Our family was killed by evil spirits and our souls were taken away. We can't reincarnate. Wait, you're the daughter of a magistrate? Sanxi was surprised. Yes, all 27 members of our family were killed by the evil cultivator, and became the auxiliary souls of a Dharma treasure called 100 Ghost Gone Fallen. My parents and the others all became unconscious evil spirits. For some reason, I didn't lose my intelligence, but I didn't dare to show it. Bai Xiaoqin spoke sadly about her past. That evil cultivator often fought battles with others. My family's souls were scattered while in combat. Because I still have my intelligence, I sometimes think of ways to hide and survive. You can do that. The 100 Ghost Gone Fallen is an evil Dharma treasure with a strong baleful aura. Unless you're strong enough, such as if you are the main soul of the Dharma treasure. Ordinary ghosts will basically lose their intelligence after being sucked in and become evil ghosts for them to control. Clearly, you're immortal and can't be very powerful. Sanxi seemed to be deep in thought. It seems like there's something special about you. This special trait even extended to the soul level. I don't know either. Later on, that cultivator was killed by a golden core cultivator from Great Jing. when his Dharma treasures were destroyed. I didn't want to die, so I ran out to beg for mercy. At this point, Bai Xiaoqin sighed with a bitter smile. Unfortunately, that lord did not want to spare a lonely ghost like me. He wanted to finish me off along with the others. Fortunately, Granny Cat appeared and brought me away. Only then did I have a chance to meet young master. You. She didn't say why you were able to maintain your consciousness in the 100 ghost Gonfalon. Songshi was stunned. He had absorbed the blood-robed old ghost's memories, and knew that the souls of such low-level Dharma treasures could not have any intelligence. There must be something special about Bai Xiaoqin. However, the blood-robed old ghost did not study the Tao of ghosts much and could not tell him the reason. Granny Cat said that the 3 elements in my soul are very stable. That's why I didn't lose my intelligence from the baleful aura, Bai Xiaoqin said. Songshi stroked his chin. In that case, you should be very suitable to cultivate ghost cultivation techniques. Did she teach you any cultivation techniques? Yes, my soul is much stronger than before. I just learned a ghost Tao cultivation technique. Bai Xiaoqin nodded. Are you her disciple? Songshi was puzzled. No. Granny Cat said she doesn't accept disciples. Bai Xiaoqin said regretfully. Actually, Granny Cat is very good. She often takes in lonely ghosts who can't reincarnate. She doesn't accept disciples, but she sells ghosts. Songshi sneered. You seem to have a special talent. Why did she sell you to me? I don't know. Bai Xiaoqin was at a loss. But Granny Cat often sells lonely souls and wild ghosts that are willing to cultivate 2 cultivators. I should only be worth a little to you at most. Yes. Young master. Bai Xiaoqin heaved a sigh of relief. You don't have to call me young master in the future. Call me elder. Songshi corrected him. I'm an elder of the heavenly ghost sect now. If you have any needs, you can tell your kind outside. Bai Xiaoqin was stunned. Thank you, elder. Although this array formation was not effective for nascent soul cultivators, it was still useful for cultivators in realms below nascent soul, and he would not be seen by others his level. After doing this, Songshi formed a seal and returned to his original appearance. He immediately became much younger and better looking. I didn't expect to meet someone who was also affected by Haiduzi's vendetta. What fate? Songshi sighed. Back then, the Song family had colluded with the magistrates of Silken City to kill Haiduzi's family, provoking his vendetta. This caused both the Song family to be destroyed and the Bai family to be wiped out. If he didn't have the system, the Song family would have been the same as the Bai family. It was precisely because of this link between their families that he wanted to make things easier for Bai Xiaoqin. This matter has already passed. I can only try to help her from now on. Let's look at the sect rules and history for now. Songshi took out what Old Man Nightmare had given him. It was a thin book and a thick book. He thought of the school rules and school history booklet he had obtained in his previous life. Aren't these similar to those things?